Alright, so finally got the sway bar installed. Everything's looking pretty good. I did a test drive last night. So this is how it's mounted. ADTR sway bar, 1999 Crown Victoria. So now I don't have to deal with that pesky upper sway bar end link that goes in that hole up under the upper ball joint. So now it mounts directly to the lower control arm. And also you can adjust the aggressiveness of the sway bar by changing out the bushing so they're interchangeable. So you have a taller bushing at the top and a smaller bushing at the bottom. Then you have a small bushing at the bottom there. And then you have a larger bushing up under here as well. And you can adjust, you can swap them out to change the aggressiveness of the sway bar. And also is serviceable, so you can lube it up right here, right there, on both sides. And after first installing this sway bar, I noticed that it was pretty close to my power steering line right here. So ADTR Chris, they did have in the instructions that you have spacer plates. So that spacer plate is right there. So I installed both spacer plates on both brackets. So that's the driver's side and that's the passenger side. And that gave me enough clearance right there. So at first it was touching, like it was literally sitting on the bar. And with that spacer on both sides, it allowed me to space it enough from this power steering line that goes to the steering box right here. So this is for a 1999 Crown Victoria. It was a nice install. All the pieces was there. Had the lubrication. Man, that stuff was very tacky and stinky too, but it works. And during this install, I went ahead and installed my Bilstein shocks, which is from ADTR as well, which another great piece to this puzzle. Bilstein shocks going up to the top, and doing all of this as well. I installed new brakes and put new caliper pin bushings, rubber bushings there. Did the slides, cleaned them out, lubed them up, torqued everything back down. Like I say, all of this took about a day to do all this at one time. Day and a half, I say, with some tools that I didn't have, so I had to borrow tools. And have some friends come over, help me out. But everything's looking good. And you can barely tell that somebody sits in the car with this sway bar. Like, the car doesn't flex. So it's pretty solid. Like, I can't move it.